Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today what I have for you is episode 11 of my FIFA 22 Bradford City career mode. Now if you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure you drop a like, and if you could try and hit 10 likes on today's episode, that would be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 200 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Get your post notification bell on as well so you can never miss a video of when I upload. But today we have 3 more matches for you guys. Once again, we have Tranmere Rovers away, we have Scunthorpe United away, then we have a little bit of a rest, and then we have Colchester United at home. So 3 league matches. It's been a while since we've played in an episode without having a cup competition match. First game is against Tranmere. They're currently sat second in the table, so I think this is the game we are going to play against Tranmere. Wasn't a great episode, to be honest. Last episode we obviously did well in the game that we did play, but then in 2 matches we simulated, we picked up 2 disappointing defeats, to be honest. We are now 3 points off top of the league. Oldham currently sitting pretty at top of the league. Exeter is somehow in 3rd on a -1 goal difference. Yeah, we're doing pretty well so far though this season. I mean, we have dropped a lot of points, only 27 points from 17 games. Somehow gets you into 5th place. But make sure you drop a like on today's episode, subscribe if you are new as well, and I shall see you all once I pick the team for this match against Tranmere. Here we have it then. This is the team that I'm going to be using for this match against Tranmere. Now, if you look at it, you'll think, Sam, what the hell are you doing? Are you an absolute lunatic? After the last game, our team are absolutely knackered. Songo, Cook, Watt, Vernon, Canavan, O'Connor, Gilead and Issa, all pretty much unselectable, to be honest. So we've had to change formation. We have gone to a 4-1-2 and 2 wide. It is pretty much the second team, to be honest. There's about 4 or 5 actual first team starters in there, which isn't really ideal, but we've got O'Donnell in goal, a back four of Threlkeld, Kelleher, Staunton and Ridehalgh. Sutton as the holding midfielder. It's Kean Scales comes in for his first appearance in a while and starts on the right hand side. Gareth Evans as well makes his first appearance in a while. He's starting out on the left, and Charlie Wood is in behind Lee Angle and Andy Cook for today's game. 2 strikers. We're looking for some goals. We're also looking to be defensively assured in this match. They're going with a 5-2-3 potentially. So it's not going to be an easy game. Let's get into it. Here we have it then. We are at Prenton Park at Tranmere Rovers. This game in real life ended up finishing 2-1 to the host. We took the lead with a very nice goal from Levi Sutton. It was a great team goal. Then they scored 2 goals early on in the second half. 2 mistakes, to be honest, from a couple players. And in the end, we came away from Merseyside with no points. So fingers crossed we'll be looking to get some revenge in today's match. Let's get into it. Tranmere coming forward. That's a great ball through. Surely he's not onside. He is. Hawks up against Threlkeld. Good tackle. Dakers Cogley on the ball. Gives it into Walker. Inside to Maynard. What the hell is that hairline? Inside, and Tranmere have... Oh my god, what a save. I was about to say Tranmere have scored. Some heroics from Richard O'Donnell have said otherwise. That is a great opportunity. They absolutely cut us open there. It's a fantastic save from Richard O'Donnell. That is world class. Corner ball for Tranmere Rovers here. Spearing with his grey hair. Goes short to Hawks. Ball comes into the box. Clark is there. How has that gone in? I was literally just praising O'Donnell. He's gone and made a world class save, and he's let that in. I mean, Peter Clark is a fantastic header of the football. Scales couldn't quite block the cross. Peter Clark with a free header heads it into the ground. O'Donnell's got it all completely wrong, and it's found its way into the back of there. Tranmere have an early lead from a set piece as well. Keller and Evans can't get there, and that's just poor from O'Donnell. That's really poor. I mean, I'd much rather him let that last chance in, because now you completely forget about the save he's made, and you got to highlight the absolute howler he's done there. Peter Clark makes it Tranmere 1, Bradford City 0. His second goal in 18 league matches. The club captain for Tranmere Rovers puts them in front. Tranmere coming forward here. Maguire on the ball up against Staunton, gets past him. Ball comes in. Kelleher can't get there. Shot comes in. Good save from O'Donnell. Oh my god, it's a fantastic double save from O'Donnell. I think he's offside in the end. I don't know who the rebound shot was from. Oh yeah, he's clearly miles offside there. Very, very far offside. Clearly offside there. Good double save though from O'Donnell. He didn't know that we were offside. Not long to go as well before half-time. It's been a very disappointing first half, to be honest. We failed to create anything, to be honest. We had an early chance with Lee Angle, which, I mean, it was a half chance at the absolute most. But the passing has just been awful. The players just cannot seem to be able to pass the football right now. And it looks like we are going to be going into the break behind unless we can get something here. Evans into Wood. The referee's blown for half-time in a peculiar place there. I mean, we've got a 3-on-2 there. I don't know how he's blown for that. Half-time, 0-0. Not really a great half, to be honest. I'm thinking about what's on the bench, and I don't really want to make any changes, to be honest. It's not really going to influence the game all too much. I mean, we'll get folds on for Ridehalge. We'll put Angle out on the left wing, and we'll get Theo Robinson on just for a little bit more pace. I mean, we might have to get Threlkel off as well. He's absolutely shattered. So we'll bring Cousin Dawson on for him. I mean, the fact that we're losing and we're having to make 2 changes at fullback just because of how tired everybody is, it's not really ideal at all, is it? Let's get into the second half. We'll be Nicky Maynard and his dodgy haircut to get us underway. Kelleher on the ball. Great ball through to Lee Angle. This is fantastic football and a great opportunity here for Lee Angle to get on the score sheet. Lee Angle, he only needs 1 chance. He's taken it just after the halfway point in the match. 9 minutes, not even played in the second half. Lee Angle, the captain for this game, gets us on the score sheet, celebrates in front of the Tranmere fans. We are back level. It's a fantastic play, great movement and ability to play out from the back. Kelleher finds a great ball through to Lee Angle. I thought the Tranmere defender might have just got a toe in there or something, but Angle managed to get the shot off, finds the bottom corner beautifully. I'm absolutely loving it on the sidelines. We need to go get the ball now, go get another goal, because 9 minutes into the second half, it is now Tranmere Rovers 1, Bradford City 1. Charlie Wood carrying the ball forward, gets past Jay Spearing. Good play this from Charlie Wood, and he beats another player there. Fantastic play from the young teenager. He finds Andy Cook, finds Theo Robinson. Little touch past his man. He cuts back. Robinson shoots. That's a great save from the keeper. I mean, if O'Donnell made his fantastic save in the first half, the Tranmere keeper has definitely made a directly important and just as good save in the second half. That is a great opportunity and a good save from the Tranmere keeper. Tranmere on the attack once more. Morris is found. Good block from Kelleher. It comes to Maynard. They've hit the crossbar now. Oh my God, we cannot clear our lines right now. They've hit the post twice in a matter of moments here. Shot comes in again, and this time Tranmere take the lead. With just over 10 minutes left on the clock. Number 7 with the strike. I believe that's Morris. And it's a goal for Tranmere. And really, really unideal time. We just could not clear our lines. Eventually, 7 gets the shot off. Beats O'Donnell at his near post. Really, really disappointing that. I mean, we've not really been great in this game, to be honest. But considering our team, that Robinson chance, I think back to it now. O'Donnell's mistake for the first goal as well. It's really disappointing how we are losing this game. There's still plenty of time left in it though for us to try and salvage something. Charlie Wood on the ball. Good pass into Theo Robinson. Oh, referee, that is a disgusting tackle from Knight Percival, the former Bradford player. That is an absolutely disgraceful tackle. Surely that's got to be a red card. Absolutely no intention to get the ball there. That's a disgrace, the fact that's only a yellow card. That is disgusting. He's absolutely... Look at that. Nowhere near the ball. He's gone for his knee. That's a disgrace. How is that not a red card? Tranmere attacking down this near side. Staunton can't get a foot in. Morris gives it back to Maguire. The clock is ticking down. Morris just going to the corner now. Ball comes in. Kelleher should deal with that, and he does. Charlie Wood to carry the ball for us here on a counter-attack. Bit of a heavy touch there, but he finds Andy Cook. Cuts away from his man. Going to spray a ball out wide here to Finkles and Dawson. Looking for that run of Kean Scales. Scales has loads of room ahead of him. Not long left to go on the clock. Scales goes alone. He cuts it back. He just can't quite find anyone. Oh, that's a really, really big opportunity and probably going to be the last one of today's match. Unless we win the ball back here. Morris manages to keep that in play. He goes back to Peter Clark. We just can't win the ball back. There's a minute left on the clock. We need to win this ball back now. Staunton's just kicked out at number 10 there. He's going to get sent off as well. I can't believe that. The fact that that's a red card and Knight Percival's challenge isn't a red card is an absolute disgrace. That is never a red card. It's a cynical foul in the middle of the pitch. And it's just not gone right for us today, has it? I mean, how is that? I mean, yeah, maybe it probably did deserve a red card, but how did Knight Percival not get sent off for his challenge? We're definitely not going to be able to get anything out of this match. I can't remember the last time it was when we lost the match when I actually played it. But to be honest, Tranmere thoroughly deserved it. And they are going to get a corner here. I mean, I think that's the 3rd or 4th time they've hit the woodwork there. They thoroughly deserve to get the win. We've offered absolutely nothing. O'Donnell with another save there. I don't know why the referee's just not blowing his full-time whistle. I don't want to be here anymore. Get me into the next match. We've got Scunthorpe next. We have to get 3 points there. It was a disappointing game here. We'll have hopefully the majority of our first team back as well. And they've now made it 3-1. Oh my God, it's just not going to plan. I mean, we're nearly 3 minutes over the allocated time. Morris off the bench. I believe he scored in the match in real life. He's bagged a brace in this game anyway. And it's just not gone well for us, has it? It just hasn't gone well. I mean, I'm seeing fans in tank tops on a Tuesday night in the middle of November. I mean, fair enough, I guess. It's a great strike from Morris. He's found the top corner. He's beating O'Donnell again. I think I'm going to drop O'Donnell for the next game. We'll give Hornby an opportunity against Scunthorpe because he's just not been very good at all, has he? He has not been very good at all. Referee blows his full-time whistle, and now unfortunately we've got to go speak to the press and see what they have to say after this match. Right then, let's see what the press have to say after that disappointing defeat. What do you think went wrong today? Well, the thing that went wrong today is we had pretty much all of our team out. We needed to go when it mattered. We did. We didn't get it, unfortunately. I thought Charlie Wood, to be fair, had a really, really good game. I've got to give him credit, especially in that second half. He was fantastic. It was quite a heavy defeat today. Could your team have done more? I don't think it... I mean, the fact that we've only lost by 2 goals and saying that's a heavy defeat with the team that we had, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. We were beaten by the better team. I don't think the scoreline definitely didn't flatter them. They thoroughly deserved the win, to be honest. They probably deserved more. How do you think Angle did today? Lee is a top player. I absolutely love Lee Angle. He's absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to give him some praise in the press. I thought he did a good job. He obviously took his goal very well, very nicely and all that sort of stuff. We've dropped out of the playoffs now. We're now down to 8th. Scunthorpe is a must-win. Here we have it then. This is the team that I'm going to be using for this match against Scunthorpe. We line up in a 4-2-3-1 formation. We have Hornby in goal, a back four of Sikora, who comes in for Threlkel, who's slightly tired to start this match. O'Connor, Canavan and Ridehouse complete the defence. Songo and Watt start in midfield. Gilead comes in for Issa and starts out on that right-hand side, which means Vernon's gone out onto the left. And Callum Cook is in behind Sam Roberts, who's been given an opportunity. 5-star high-low, the man we got from the academy. A 6'5", 16-year-old with 5-star high-low work rates. He's going to get his opportunity in this match. We need to get back to winning ways. It looks like they are going to go with a 5-3-2 sort of formation. Some of their players looking a little bit tired as well. We do have some options on the bench as well if things aren't going to plan. We need to get back into the playoffs though, so fingers crossed we can get back to winning ways. This game obviously again finished 1-1 in real life. Jan Songo scoring his first league goal. I think it was actually his first goal in general for the club to pull us back to a 1-1 draw, but we are underway here at Glanford Park. Roberts on the ball. Cook. Roberts. Vernon. Loads of space. What can he do with it? He squares it for Callum Cook. We take the lead once again in a match. Now it's about, can we see it out? Can we go and get a second and kill the match? It's fantastic play. We've been all over them from the first whistle. It's Vernon with the assist, moving out onto a slightly different position. I mean, he plays more on the left-hand side in real life, but he's played a lot on the right-hand side from it on FIFA this season anyway. Vernon with the assist, Cook with the goal. Nice to see him getting back on the score sheet. And I think it was, the 16th minute, we have taken the lead, which is absolutely fantastic stuff. Vernon on the ball now. Plays a 1-2 with Ridehouse. Ball comes in. Roberts lays it off, and it's found Gilead at the back post against his former club. He might have picked up a booking earlier on in this match. 36 minutes on the clock, and we have doubled our advantage. Finally, we are able to kill off a game. Fingers crossed this does mean 3 points will be coming back to West Yorkshire. And just after the half-an-hour mark, we managed to double our advantage. Alex Gilead makes it Scunthorpe United 0, Bradford City 2. Not long left to go now in this first half. Scunthorpe come forward, cleared by Sikora. Good defending from him. He's had a very good game so far, to be honest. I've got to give him credit. And Vernon's battling well there for the ball. He finds Sam Roberts. Gives it into Callum Cook. Can he get a shot off? Yes, he can. Cook's got a brace. It's 3-0. We're in absolute dreamland right now. Callum Cook scoring a brace. Who the hell would have seen that one coming? And there we have it. That is the half-time whistle. I mean, I think it'd probably be fair now to rest some of our key players, to be honest. Get some of the players on the bench. Give them some minutes. I think we'll try and get Vernon off. Can anyone play on the left wing? I'll make the substitutions, then I'll update you. You might think I'm crazy taking Callum Cook off on a hat-trick. Gilead as well, another goal scorer who's come off, and Vernon, who's absolutely torn the Scunthorpe defence raggy. We've brought Issa, Evans and Lavry on. The game is won. I'm more than confident we'll be able to pick up the 3 points in this match. We might as well rest Cook, Vernon and Gilead. I know we've not got a game for a while now after this. I think we've got a 10-day break after this, but I am more than confident in the boys to be able to see this out and pick up the 3 points. I think it is pretty much job done, but it's nice to give Evans some minutes and Lavry Lavery as well has not really had much of an opportunity this season. So Lavery and Roberts is a partnership that I am looking forward to seeing how they'll get on. The second half is underway and Scunthorpe coming forward early on here. 18 finds number 4, number 3 with a shot. Good save from Sam Hornby. Sam Roberts on the ball. Good football between him and Lavery. It's found its way to Evans on the far side. Songo gives it into Watt. Finds Keelan Lavery. Lays it off. Sam Roberts finally back on the score sheet. That strike partnership linking up very nicely there. Lavery with the assist. Roberts with the goal. This is revenge for the absolute battering we got against Northampton. We might not have done very well in the previous game against Tranmere, but we've absolutely given Scunthorpe a hiding. They're only 1 point behind us in the table as well. We've given them absolute hiding in this match. It's 4-0, still with 15 minutes left to play. We can definitely go on and get number 5. We come forward once again here with Abo Issa, gives it into Elliot Watt, but this time nothing will come of it as he loses the ball. Issa on the ball, into the penalty area he goes. Can he get a ball across? He does. Roberts is there, and Roberts has a brace. He's been complaining a little bit, hinting that he's getting quite frustrated about his lack of game time. He's started this match. He's got 2 goals in very quick succession. Maybe we've got to start him and Lavery in the next match because it's Scunthorpe United 0. Bradford City 5. We've given them an absolute hammering. I believe Scunthorpe's in Lincolnshire. That's a really, really poor goal to give away, to be honest. It's Alfie Beeston with the goal. I mean, there's only 4 minutes left on the clock, but still disappointing not to keep a clean sheet. Not long left to go now in this match. We come forward once again. It's found its way to Gareth Evans. He blazes his chance over the bar. It finishes full time at Glanford Park. Scunthorpe United 1. Bradford City 5. We've given them an absolute thumping. There we go, at Glanford Park. Finally back to winning ways as well. Whereabouts are we in the league? We'll give the game a minute or two just to update. We are now back up to 5th in the table. It says Staunton's available after suspension, but we just won't play him for the next 2 matches just to make it fair, as it was a straight red. But yeah, let's get into the final game of today's episode against Colchester. Now again, they're only 1 point behind us. They're occupying the final playoff place at the moment. So it'll be a tough game. Obviously, it was a pretty underwhelming game in real life, but let's get into it. Here we have it then. This is the team that I'm going to be using for this match against Colchester. We line up in a 4-4-2 holding formation. We have Sam Hornby in goal. A back four of Threlkeld, Pordy, Canavan, who's unhappy for some reason at the moment, and Rydhalge. Issa, Songo, Sutton and Vernon is the midfield 4, and Roberts and Lavery are leading the line. Songo, the only player who seems to be happy at the moment out of these current players who are starting. We've got a very strong bench, to be honest. No goalkeeper on the bench is a decision I have decided to make as well. Let's get in though to the final match of today's episode. This game in real life finished 0-0. It was an absolute ball fest, to be honest. On a cold Wednesday night, there was about 7,000-8,000 fans there in total. It was so empty at Valley Parade. So fingers crossed we can give them something to cheer. Once again, it will be Colchester to get us underway. Number 9, Frank Nubley, a very, very good player, gets us underway. Fingers crossed we can make it back-to-back wins. I mean, we scored a lot of goals in the last game. Fingers crossed they won't dry up for this one as Colchester come forward early, but that is good defending from Charles Vernon. Colchester with the ball into the channel looking for Nubley. He cuts it back to 7, 19 on the ball. Back to number 9, 19 again, 10. Good plays from Colchester. He wiggles the room. And I think they've hit the crossbar there. Not long left to go now before half-time. It's been a very boring first half, to be honest. Not a lot has happened at all. And just as I'm saying that, Alan Judge puts the visitors in front. Literally nothing has happened. We've not created hardly anything. We've had a couple of half chances here and there. Colchester have created absolutely nothing apart from that one chance that you will have seen when they hit the crossbar. There we have it. That is the half-time point. Yeah, look, we've not even had a shot. So clearly this formation isn't working. We're going to have to change that up. We have changed formation to a 3-4-1-2. We brought Watt and Cook on for Rydhalge and Threlkeld. So he's taken both of our fullbacks. So the final change will probably bring Cook, Robinson or Gilead on if we haven't got a goal back by around the 60th minute. We need to be getting back to back wings in this match. So we need to pick up another 3 points. If it doesn't happen, it'll be a very, very disappointing episode, to be honest. Lavery plays a good ball down the line looking for Abo Issa. What can he do with it? Gives it into Sutton. That's just really poor from Levi Sutton. We need to make the final change. I don't know what to really do, to be honest. I think we'll bring Gilead on for Sutton maybe. Just go a little bit more attacking. We'll play him a little bit higher. Play him up as a more of an attacking midfielder maybe. We'll play Issa more of a right winger. Get Vernon higher up on the pitch as well. Just try and commit a few more bodies forward. Play Songo as a defensive midfielder as well. We're just going to have to go for it pretty much because right now it's just not working, is it? Colchester coming forward once again here. Nubley's in on goal. and Nubley wraps the game up. We had to go more attacking. It just wasn't working what we were doing there. We've gone more attacking. We've been caught out on the counter. I don't really have many complaints about that. It's a gamble I had to pretty much take because it just wasn't working how we played in the first half. Something that might work against one team, might not work against the other, but the two up front definitely didn't work, and Jasper's gone and scored. I mean, it's 3-0. It's happened again. We're getting battered at home again. I don't know what the player's issue is at the moment. Cook on the ball. Good play from him. That is fantastic footwork from Callum Cook, and he finds the back of the net with a beautiful finish. I mean, there's less than 10 minutes left on the clock. Comes off the bench, grabs another goal. Cook's, what, 3 goals in 2 matches now? He's been in some very good form, but it probably doesn't mean much. As the clock winds down and this match eventually comes to an end, we're just far too inconsistent at the moment. To say we're meant to be in a title challenge, we're barely... I mean, we might even be outside the playoffs once again after this match. Conceding, what have we conceded, like 7 goals at home in the past 2 games or something like that. It's been really, really disappointing. Another defeat as well. Only 1 shot. I mean, if this were happening in real life, I would be starting to question the manager and his tactics. Something needs to change because I really, really do not fancy getting that knock on my door. We are now 1 point outside of the playoffs. So again, an underwhelming episode. Hopefully by the next episode, we manage to sort ourselves out. My manager rating has gone from a 90 down to an 83. But if you have enjoyed watching today's video, please make sure you drop a like on it. If you could try and hit 10 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 200 subscribers, trying to hit that by the end of the year, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.